Good morning, YouTube. I am here with the Eddie Horvath.
Morning, cold morning.
And yeah, it was 19 degrees, and we are going to saw today. So I promised you last week, and we have an order that they are absolutely just driving us crazy.
Chomping at the bit.
They need it, so we're going to cut 1x8 today. We got a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff again. We got our first Ireland plate.
From Ireland.
From Ireland, and this is from Vossi. Thank you so much. This will go up on our European plates. Mm-hmm. We got other plates to hang here today, so we're going to get them up before we start sawing. And we got Tennessee.
Oh, yeah, that's Tennessee.
Isn't that cool?
That's a pretty plate.
Chad Strausenberg.
Thank you.
I think I said it right, Chad. I'm not too good with names. There's so many names, it's like very hard to pronounce a lot of names, and my name is one of them. People, would you pronounce your name on YouTube? It's Galici. So, and people say they can't figure that out. And Nathan did a pretty good job on Out of the Woods. He gave me a shout out one time, and he did
clarified.
A real good. Okay, we got
Massachusetts.
Eddie can say it. I can't. I don't know why I can't say it. Tom Doob from Boston, Mass.
That's the first Massachusetts.
Yeah, so I think this is our first one.
Yeah.
And thank you so much. This will go up on our wall. All right, the contest. And there it is. There's the signed major award. We're not sending you a leg lamp, but we're sending you a nice piece of art that Eddie and I had produced on this channel. We got 2 people, I think 3 people, that are so close. It's unbelievable. If you're listening, Mr. Bill Bogar, true hardwood expert, you are off 1 word. Dave in New Jersey, timber handling expert, no. And he said today's hardwood expert.
They all sound good.
Dave, you are 1 off, okay? Someone else, Buggy's 46, the Honorable Eddie, we said, first of all, the is not in it. Eddie is not in it. So the Honorable Eddie, I probably get 50 of those every time.
Yeah.
That's not it. Stephen Fisher, the hardwood expert, you're 1 off. So if you can figure this out now, you got 2 of them. So we got to figure out 1. So
we got to get this thing
we
done.
Got to get
we got to get moving on.
Yeah, we got to get moving on. Maybe we'll come up with another contest. Yeah, this has been fun. So
yeah.
Well, we're going to go and hang these plates. We did preheat the bus motor. We got the hydraulics pretty warmed up. So we'll see you up in the saw cab here. So we got to get moving here before everything freezes up again. Let's get going.
All right.
Alrighty, let's get this show started. And we're going to cut some good old 1x. And it's been a while since I sat in this cab, so I'm going to have to knock the rust off of me. And you'd be surprised how fast you can lose a little bit of... All right, let's get things moving here. And we get you some sawing video here. I know everybody's just dying for the video, because that's what we are. We're a sawmill. Very unideal conditions here. That literally slid down there. It'll take it a minute. It'll warm up. And what I'm trying to do here is cant this thing down. There we go. Let's take that snow off of there. That's a good idea. So, plus we're sawing frozen timber here. And it's not a problem sawing frozen timber, but in fact, I'm going to throw that master dog down real quick here. Take just a, yeah, pull that piece off already. There you go. Just a little bit bigger face. And there we go. Take us down till we get about 4 inches from center. And we'll edge everything off on the carriage today. The edger, I'm not even going to try to fire it off. It's nice to be in the cab here today. In fact, I'm going to roll this back right now. I don't want to get too much of a face over here. Back to the saw and get this down to 8 inches. At least we're back to sawing normal wood, not that pellet thin stuff. Down to 10. I'm not going to get a full one out, but we're about 8 7/8. So the forklift will be here, hopefully within the week. Weather's going to be a big factor in this. There we go, there's 8 inches. And we need 50 pieces, so we are cutting 20-foot logs in half, which is kind of a sin, but to get to a 10-foot log, we'd have had to move 50 logs. And once we get this loader in here, we're going to organize that log yard just a little bit better. I always like to advance the knees forward before I dog it down. All right, let's get that shoulder off of there. Not quite enough. film off. And I think this is what everybody wants to see. Turn a piece of gnarly spruce into some boards. Been watching the real McCoys. I was hoping that they were going to be firing some logs through their mill pretty soon. I seen Mother was running the loader around and Chad was giving us a tour. I'd like to see that mill cut some lumber. All right, let's turn this around. Remember, put your dogs in. All right, let's start whittling her down. Yeah, we got to take a little bit off of there. And that is frozen, people. That is. Yeah, we'll let that slide, Eddie. Yeah, you will find this lumber in your frozen aisle at your local store. I'm just going to take us down to our framing stock here. That'll work. And boys, that stuff make nice kindling. All right, let's go get in our log. We got that bell on this one. I call them bells. Yeah, I'll try to get rid of that first. Let me back up just a skosh, as we should say. In fact, let's see here. What do I want to do with this? And every log's its own situation. As you saw, you start to figure things out. Yeah, I'm gonna throw some taper out on that. And whenever you use a taper with hydraulic dogs like this, very good idea. Put your master dog down. Because that dog down there by the taper is literally, it's not doing very much right now. All right, let's get rid of that big old bell. And the old roll with the taper. What you gain on this side, you will lose on the other side. It's the way it works. But it's nice to have that option. Oh, it just feels good to be sawing. Can't wait to be back in my tank top, shorts. That is some pretty spruce. You don't get too much. I mean, that's almost clear. All right. Can anybody remember what we need to do now? How about retract the taper? You've seen it jump over there. Yeah. Oh, I think the dog's bit her pretty good. So they call a dog, it bites into the log. How about that? And you'll see what happens here. We'll peel this off slowly. And you'll see that the loss that we're getting right now, because we tapered the back side of this, but it's going to give us two nice faces. Down to 11 3/8. That's still a pretty darn log there for a spruce. Boy, I hear stuff pinging off the window here. Take another shim off of this one. Yep, just a little bit over to 22, Eddie. I'll pull it past the blade for you. There's the magic number at work. But we're not worried about it. We'll get rid of that real easy. Oh yeah. All right, let's go down to 8 inches. And again, you look at the dial, and there it is. There's our 8 inches. Now, if I would have had a computer on board, I would have hit 8 inches for my target. It would have put the first set where it needs to be. And I'm not going to sit here and do a math problem for an hour to figure that out. All right, let's lay it down. People follow John Clark from Frickin' Jeep, but that little operation I just did right there with the log turner, you know, he really struggles. Got to put a little taper out on the bottom end there again. And yeah, I did load the log backwards, but that's the way they showed up here, and it's icy out there, and you normally put the small end. And I'm not going to worry about it. This has just been a nice log. Wow. That customer is going to be spoiled when he sees this. Hydraulics are really warmed up already. It's hard to believe. But 21 is a little bit warmer than 9. I think we'll turn this out. And we'll take our losses from the other side. All right, what do we need to do? How about retract the taper? Put the dogs in. It's too cold to leave the dogs out. That does. But this is the back side of the taper. It's looking good though. Almost hypnotizing. And let's take us down to our 1 3/4 inch. Go. Alrighty, we'll talk to you here in a bit. Well, we got her cut, Ed.
Yeah, we did. It's a nice spruce too.
Oh yeah, this is, you're not going to find spruce.
Small knots.
Yeah, I mean, very tight. Normally they got them big old gaping, oh man, some of them look like porcupines, some of them logs.
No, they'll be happy with this for
yeah, they're going to put it on a barn. And spruce actually will weather very nicely. You don't even need to treat it with nothing.
No, it gets hard.
It gets really hard. You can it gets to the point you can't even drive a nail in it. And also white pine holds up very well too. This whole front of this building is all white pine. In the back there, I think there's a little bit of spruce mix, and you can see how much that shrunk within well, not that long ago. We finished this up. It
was put up tight, like a hay barn.
And then we shot a little bit of video for Thursday night. You'll have a Thursday night treat coming up. It's winter time, so when you can run the saw, you run the saw. So, you know, But hey, we're getting close to 37,000 subscribers. We might actually hit that here
Yeah, we
before
need
the end of the
everybody
weekend.
to subscribe.
Please subscribe to our channel.
Yeah.
Please like us, even if you don't like us.
Like us, subscribe anyway.
And let's figure out the Eddie Horvath. Let's get this contest.
Because we got another something coming up.
Yeah,
after
we're gonna
that.
figure
gotta
something. We're gonna keep these contests going. I think it'd be a lot of fun. Maybe we'll do some sawmill trivia or something. And hopefully everybody enjoyed this video. Hopefully you share this with your friends. And we find out there's a lot of people who watch us that have nothing to do with sawmills. They just love to watch the sawmill work. So
Yeah.
and watch Eddie work. And so have a great week. We'll see you Thursday night. I'll have a little sawing video for you then. Bye-bye.
Bye.